Hello everyone, it's FARMSIMGUY here, hope you're all doing well. We are at the garden centre at the moment. We have been chatting to them ever since we got the pellet machine, and we have got a little sell point here. They've allowed us to set one up here, and we can sell these. Obviously they get a little bit of the profits, but we can sell our pellets and see what kind of money we can make. So now, if you remember in the last episode, we'd set it up and we'd done a little bit of a test with loose pellets, but I'm going to take you back and I'm going to show you what's there now. So come with me. So here we go into Valley View, but rather than going round into the yard, there's a new entrance here, and they have built this. So we were originally going to sell our pellets loose. I think it brought in a return. Maybe you get an extra third back in returns than doing it just by selling the bales. But if you actually bag it up, get it onto pallets, you can make a lot more. So we have got access to this palletizer, which will take our loose pellets, bag them up, put them onto pallets. So we need to drop them in here. So we'll run the trailer from where our pellet making machine is over to here. Maybe in the future we'll bring it inside, but for now we have got free run of this. Like I said in the last episode, we're the only farm in the area that has this available. I think Valley View are taking a punt that more farmers will be getting into this in the future, and they've invested some money into this shed. But for now they've said, yes, you can use the facilities for a fee, of course, and make sure that you maximise your profit off them, because they'll benefit from that as well. So, looking forward to getting started on this. We'll get started on this in a little bit. Now, we have a few bales lying around the yard. We don't have a lot of bales at the moment, but we do have 2 grass fields that are uncut, so we'll definitely get some bales in the not too distant future. But for now, we can use it as a little bit of an experiment, just see how much money we get. But excited to try all that out, if I'm being honest. Definitely excited. Anyway, other things we've got on the agenda today, we need to go and pick up that slurry spreader from Eric. We talked about that in the last episode and then never got around to it. We got too busy. So we'll go and do that. And a few of you suggested in the comments after the last episode maybe getting a guard dog, which I actually think is a fantastic idea. So we'll do something with that as well. But for now, I'm just going to go and keep an eye on the silage, boys. Make sure everything's going well there. And then we'll come back in a little while, start working on that pellet machine and creating some bags of pellets and seeing how far we get with that. So, we'll be back in a little bit. Well, the guys are doing a killer job there. I'm going to leave them to it for a bit, and we're going to get on with something else. But I think I said it in the last episode, it is something else, having a crew that you know and trust that you can just know will get on with the job and get it done. So, like I said, we'll leave them to it, and we'll go and start shifting some bales for pellets. Right, JCB for now it is. We will go and pick up... Remember, we've got 8 bales in the shed. Now, we do have those hay bales that we've got down at the old yard as well. So we'll go and get those, but these are closer. We've got 8 of them. So that'll certainly set us off. I think there's another hay bale stuck in the hedge here as well. We grabbed a couple that had been sitting there for a while before, so we could take that up as well. Yep, there it is. Now, the nice thing is you can do mixed pallets of pellets. Easy for me to say. So you can have a mixture of hay and straw pellets on the same pallet, which is good, and it'll do the calculations for you. So we'll get this out of here and over into the shredder while we go and get the other stuff. Right, there we go. That's that on. Let's fire everything up. There we go, straight away. All moving as intended. Right, that's processing away. Let's get this trailer just underneath so it's unloading. Look, there you go, the belt's kicked in straight away. Right, right. Let's feed it with bales. Now, actually, in hindsight, I've made a silly mistake here. I've got more straw bales than I have hay bales, so I think we go and get the hay. Let's go and get the hay bales from the other yard. Right, back in the JCB. Now we'll run around to the shed. The shed's on the other side. We're going to take the bale grab. We've got the big silver trailer as well. We'll load them up and bring them back that way. Right, bale grab grabbed. We have got the trailer over there as well. Here's the field though. We're going to start mowing this soon. And that is a whole nother batch of bales that we can shred and turn into pellets, which could be a nice money spinner. There we go. Oh, our corn's going to be ready soon as well. Now, we did talk about doing that as silage. Or potentially combining it. We don't have a combine header. We don't have a corn combine header. So it could be... Oh, there's one of the tractors back. Yeah, we don't have a combine header. Whether or not we invest in one of those, or we decide it's better just to turn it into silage. All depends which one will make the most money. There you go, there's a Massey heading back to the field. I'm guessing that the vulture's still in there. Yeah, there it is down at the bottom. Looks like the vulture's not quite full yet, so that's good. It's running well. No downtime for the chopper. Awesome. Right. Right, here we go. It's a good thing actually, because it's one of the last things in the shed, which means then the building firm can come and get the rest of it and start deconstructing the shed. Just popping in here to check the horses. They still have a bale here as well, so they're all good. We're going to move those up to the yard as well at some point in the future, but no desperate rush because we're not selling this land. We've decided we're not selling this land. We're going to keep it as a grass field. What we might do though is turn some of this back to grass though and maximise the amount we can get off the field. Okay. X3. There we go. We'll get that fertiliser moved at some point as well. Then everything is done. Okay. We got these strapped down, all organised, and we will see you back at home farm. Oh, forgot to turn my load off there. Luckily, I got away with that. There we go. Sorted. Like I said, strap these up. 1, 2, and we'll see you back at the yard. Right, here we are. That didn't take long. Now, pop these off this trailer using the telehandler, and then we can take this away and get it parked up again. The other bales are in the shed. I'm going to bring those over with the telehandler, the straw bales, once we're done. So we'll see how we get on there. Look, we've got a good amount in the trailer there already, which is excellent. Probably about 1,500 litres, I would expect. 1,795 litres, not bad at all. Right, let's take the straps off these and get some more in there. Let's see how much we can get in. Right, last of the hay bales, and that didn't take too long and was quite good fun, to be honest. So there's certainly enough there that we can get it over to the new shed there and put in and starting to process. How we're going to do that, I don't know. It's a pretty tight yard. I think they were expecting smaller trailers, so we might have to do some quite clever driving to get it tipped into the shed. But after that, we can either use the tipper on the crane. This has got a front bucket. I could use the front bucket that we've used for silage to load up the hopper. So we've got options available to us. I think the other option is we put an auger in, we tip it from the outside. That could be an option too. But I think, well, maybe longer term we'll think about what we do with that. But for now, I think we'll just go with a bit of a makeshift solution. But let's try and get this at least on the belt as close as possible so we don't get it stuck anywhere. There we go. Nice! Happy with that. Right. Let's get rid of the JCB and the trail. We don't need that anymore. And then hopefully by the time we come back, the pellet machine will have finished processing these last two bales. Right, here we go. We've had to loop round here. We've got 14,000 litres in, which is pretty good though. Now I want to put it in that first bay, not the one that's right next to the hopper, although we could do if we wanted to, but I want to keep that maybe for the future when we could maybe put the Primos in there. But for now, I want to tip this in here, and that, I'm not saying I'm good at reversing trailers, but I am. Right, let's get it tipped. That was some pretty nifty reversing, even if I do say so myself. Right, there we go, all out. Let's get this back out. We'll get it back over, and then we'll grab the telehandler and go and get the bucket for it. Right, let's head back to the yard. Now, I'm in two minds. I could take the straw bales back and get them started, or I could take the bucket and go and do some pellets. I'm going to take the bucket, and then we'll come back for the straw bales. Yeah, look, we've got 8 in there. I'll come back for them. We'll take the bucket over here and start making some pallets straight away, I think. Right, here we go. Let's get in here and get things unloaded. Let's go in cab, I think. A bit easier. We are limited with the space a bit, so we'll pick some of these up. Keep the window shut as well. Right. Let's see how much of this we can get in. The big bucket's a 5k bucket this, so just 3 bucket loads and we should be done. I don't rattle this off the wooden sides of each of those bays, but do our best. There we go. Oops, sorry. Brand new equipment, all ruined because of me. There we go, straight in. Now if I look over there, we should see the whole piece of equipment starting to move. Yep, there we go, first bag off. Doesn't take long to start bagging them up. So, great stuff. Let's get the other 2 in. Right, there we go, second bucket. Actually I have more space behind me than I realised, so I'll use it to kind of get myself a little better lined up this time. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Some fast tipping done. The hopper fills quickly, but it also empties quickly. So look, there you go. That's a whole bucket load in now. Last 1%. And look at it, you can see it. You can actually see it physically lowering as well. So that's good. Right, one more bucket load, and I think that's us. Here we go. The hopper's full. That's the problem here. We have filled the hopper. So we'll just have to wait for it to unload a little bit. But as you can see here, first pallet almost ready to come off. I don't know how many more we'll get. There's a lot of bags here. I'm excited to see how much money we're going to make from this. There it goes. First one off and wrapped. Now I think we can handle 3 here before it blocks up and needs to be unloaded. We have got the forklift outside, so we could move them outside, but we'll leave it for now. We obviously need the telehandler, so we'll leave it here for now. Hopefully we can tip it when we get back, and then all systems go. But just now, I said we'd go and get the slurry spreader from Eric as well, so we could go and do that while we're waiting. Never a dull day here, lots to do. Well, with the Valtra and the Massey, all systems go on the silage field. Guess we'll use the fast track. It was not the one I was thinking of using, but it should do the job. Slurry tanker doesn't need that much in horsepower to run, so should work perfectly. Here's Eric's yard, and I do believe he has pulled out the spreader for us already. Fantastic. Look at that. Great job. Right. I'm not just going to grab it and run. I'll go and say hello to him while we're here. There we go. Look at that. What a beast. Carry some good volume this, so hopefully we don't have to refill it too much, but love it. Love a bit of dirty work. Anyway, let's go and say hello to Eric.
Hello, FSG. Stopping for a brew?
No, I can't stop, Eric. We are flat out on the yard. I need to keep going.
Ah, yes. I know what it's like. Did you know Stu has left?
Oh, has he? He's a good lad, Stu. It's a shame I didn't have any more space for him.
Yeah, he said that. He's very disappointed. I think he would have liked to work with you.
Oh, maybe there's opportunities in the future. But you never know. You could make a go of it over in the US.
Yes. He was very excited when he left. I think he was a bit bored of the English weather too.
Who can blame him? Eric, who can blame him? Right, thank you, my friend. I will crack on with this, and I'll try and get it back to you as soon as I can. But I appreciate the lend.
Anytime, FSG. And again, thanks for the contracting you did for me this year. It's been very helpful.
Hey, it's what I do. Take care, Eric. See ya.
Bye, FSG.
Ah, Eric's a lovely chap. He, like I said, he was the one that identified that Charles had, shall we say, hidden the New Holland Combine from us. Good guy. Right. Let's get this back up to the yard and maybe get stuck into some spreading, shall we? Here we go. I have to say, Eric's left this in very good condition. Usually slurry spreaders are completely caked and remain completely caked all the time, so fair play to him. We're looking after it this well. Right, let's get this filled up, shall we? Don't actually know how much it takes. Looks like about maybe 18,000 or 16,000 litres. Okay, we could be filling up quite a few times on this field. Let's give it a go though. Hopefully there's enough in there to do the whole field as well. We'll soon find out. Right, we are spreading. Let's see how far we can get. Of course, we've already been in trouble once this year with DEFRA. for running some slurry into the into one of the streams, so we don't want to do that again. So we're going to be extra special careful here and make sure that we get things right. But we'll set a decent speed. We should be able to run relatively quickly. We don't need to put loads on this, but should be able to run this relatively quickly and see how we get on. But we're up and running. We'll see you shortly. Right, we're just going to fill this up here. And while we do, I think what we'll do is we'll stop. We won't go back to the field yet. We're making good progress with it. We won't go back to the field yet. What we'll do is go and get those straw bales into the shredder and hopefully get them bagged up for the sell point. Right, as you can see, we have got 3 full pallets there, plus almost another one here. So I'm intrigued to see if this will actually go in now the hopper is emptied. Let's find out. It is unloading. That's great. So that means we can drop this off here and go and load those other bales. Exciting stuff. Right, we've got the bales. I think I might be biting off more than I can chew here. What with them being 4 high. If it was a flat surface, I'd be more confident, but we've got to go over lumps and bumps in the road and the entrances to the field. So the chances of me getting all 4 bales to the shredder without losing them, I think, is nigh on impossible. But we'll give it a go. They're literally precariously balanced there and no more. So let's see how we get on. And once we're done here, we'll go and check the guys doing the forage contract as well. Make sure they're nearly done. I've seen trailers running up and down the road all day, so things are looking good. Oh, can't believe we've made this. That's incredible. Right, let's get these loaded up, shall we? Right, here we go, last bale. Quite enjoy this. It's quite relaxing getting this done. Now we're just going to wait that other bale to go past and we'll drop it on just behind there. It's run faultlessly, I have to say. I do have to say that. Now, the bale spike. Well, we might as well leave it here actually. I just drop it on this side here, because that could come in handy if we get more bales, which we will at some point in the future. So we'll just wait for these bales to go in now. In fact, this will need to go back over, won't it, to load up, so I'll run this over and get it connected to the bucket for when we go and tip these extra pellets. In fact, we might take this opportunity as well to shift the ones that are on the conveyor belt off onto the ground using the forklift truck. So, yes, lots of jobs to do here. Right, here we are, little forklift truck. There's 3 pallets on, and I don't think they can do it. In fact, he's waiting for more product. So, he's done as much as he can. But moving these off will help anyway, because we'll be a little bit closer to getting them into the van. Right, let's just do this. Let's try and get these lined up as well as we can. There we go. Oh, there you go. Actually, it had stopped because there was no space left. So it was the right thing to do to get these sorted. Let's get the second one off as well. Just going to pop these outside. I think we'll use our bale trailer to take these down. It might look a little bit silly because it's such a big trailer, but we'll see how many pallets we've got by the time we've unloaded everything. So there we go, and one more, in fact 2 more, because look, there's another full pallet just arrived. Right, last pallet. Well, last pallet for now. There's definitely more coming. But let's pop this over here. In fact, let's pop this on top of one of the other ones. Now, we might have to stack these just from a space perspective. It is quite a tight yard, this. I think, really, the only area they had available to them, so we'll make do with what we've got. Right, let's pop this on top of here, shall we? Make it easier when we're loading. We'll not have to do as many trips. He says. Although health and safety might have a few other words to say. But we're good. Right, let's leave that there. Now hopefully those bales are finished and we can tip again. Let's find out. Last few packets off here. Which means the hopper's nearly empty. In fact, you can see the conveyor belt's empty, so we're good to go. All is good here, so we'll turn this off. There we go. You can see over there the flash of a yellow trailer. So the guys are still going. In fact, both trailers are there. You can see them unloading at the moment, so they're doing well. So this trailer has got 16,000 litres in it. That extra single bale giving us a little bit more. So 15 bales in total we've shredded. 7 hay and 8 straw. So let's see how much this all comes to. I'm not going to sell until we've palletised all of this. So we might have to leave this running and come back in the morning for it. Just avoid getting that caught on the side there of the bunker. But there we go. Right. This can just wait here for now. Like so. And we'll get loading again. Right, here we go. Let's get a full load in. That looks like a full bucket straight away. Very good. Let's get it tipped. Now we will get a mixed pallet here, I think. I don't think there's enough there to finish another full pallet. So it's going to be a mixture of straw and hay pellets, but that's okay. There we go. First load in. And we'll let it run. In fact, yeah, there you go. 16 litres left. We filled it already. So, we'll leave that to process and we'll come back later. Right, we just thought we'd pop back and check on the guys. They are doing swimmingly. Started on the second side of the field now. First one completely done. So that is looking good, and I kind of feel like it's all systems go here, so we're going to leave everybody to it, and we're going to say thank you very much for watching for this episode, and we will be back for the next one. But in the meantime, take care, have a good week, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care, bye for now.